Hey everybody, and thank you so much for coming back for another jersey ranking concept video. I'm pretty pumped about it. If you're new here, you should hit the subscribe button, because not only have I done jersey ranking concept videos and just jersey rankings in the past, but I'm doing a bunch in the future as well, so you're not going to want to miss those. If you do like jerseys, jersey concepts, just thinking about the possibilities of what jerseys could be in the future, and we're going to have some fun here. We're going to have a lot of fun, and these concepts are by Lucas. Now, we have looked at Lucas's work before, a lot of positive comments for Lucas, and let's get back into this. You know, he's created some third jerseys here for the NHL, all 31 teams. I've ranked them 31 to 1, my least favorite to favorite. That's how we're going to go through them, and yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun here. And at the end of the video, you can leave your comment to tell me which is your favorite, and if you like, which is your least favorite as well. Fully expect for people to disagree with me. This is a subjective process. There is no right or wrong. Your list will be different from my list, but regardless, let's have some fun here. So in 31st, I've ranked the Buffalo Sabres. To me, this is very similar to a jersey that they used maybe just a little over a decade ago, and I'm not a fan of that. It looks like a practice jersey to me a little bit. And again, I'm being super critical in these videos on purpose, but it's not a bad jersey. It just looks like a practice jersey, and it reminds me of something that they used in the past, and I didn't like that at the time either, so that's really why they're last. 30th is the Philadelphia Flyers. I think some people might like this because it is so different. You're staying true to the traditional colors, the orange and the black, and you know, you got some kind of classic stripes on there. Philadelphia is an old team from the 70s, so you know, you want to keep a little bit of classic feel to it, but it's almost a little bit too busy for me with those stripings. I don't know if it's the stripings on the bottom on the front, or if it's the stripes coming down the arm that switch to a 90-degree angle and kind of come in to the middle of jersey. I'm not sure what it is. I like the shoulders, I like the collar, but I think it's maybe the bottom or something that's throwing me off a little bit. In 29th, I put the Pittsburgh Penguins, and there are Pittsburgh Penguins concepts that I really, really, really love, and there's some that I kind of, they don't really do it for me. And this one, obviously, based on his ranking, it doesn't really do it for me. Similar to designs that I've seen in the past, I prefer when Pittsburgh uses a dark jersey like this, as black as their primary color. I'm generally not a fan, really, ever, of a team using yellow or gold as their primary color, so that's my reasoning behind this one. Number 28, I put the Nashville Predators, strictly because of the checkered striping. I find it doesn't look bad by any means. I like the uniqueness of it. It's something that's a little bit new, a little similar to what Carolina does, but I find it a little distracting, and it makes me think racing. It makes me think NASCAR versus hockey, and maybe that's the intention here, to have a little bit of cross promotion. But again, I think maybe it's a little bit distracting. Number 27, the Edmonton Oilers. This is quite similar to this jersey, which is a good thing. That is a good thing. I like that, but I prefer that third jersey versus this one. The orange on that one kind of comes down a little bit further. The striping is different, and the arm is different. I do like in this one how there's a solid orange stripe in the middle versus the thinner stripes on this one, but overall I like the stripes better on that one. Number 26, the Minnesota Wild. This is quite similar to the jersey that they have in their lineup that they've used in their history that I like the least. So that is really why it is where it is. It's very Christmassy, and I know that I'm in the minority here. A lot of people love this jersey, and you're allowed to. Totally fine, but it's not for me. Excuse me. Now, I will say that something brilliant has happened here with the texture of the trees within the stripes. I like that addition, but it adds a little bit more even Christmassy feel to it, which is almost a negative at the same time for me. 25 with the Boston Bruins. Now, this jersey is very similar to what they use now, but with just some subtle changes. It's almost a mix between their current fourth jersey, I guess technically, the black one with the B, and their current regular dark jersey. So their dark jersey's got some more going on with the shoulders and stuff, where this one has that removed, but you've got the actual Boston Bruins logo in the middle. And I don't know if it's my screen, I don't know if it's the file, but to me, the color of that jersey it doesn't look black. It looks almost like it just has just like one notch of saturation of some kind of color, whether it's red or purple or something. I like that. I like that it's not completely jet black, but maybe that's just my screen, and this is a pointless comment. But anyways, let's move on. 24, but the Florida Panthers. I like that he's gone back to the original logo. That's a big positive in my books. You guys know that I like that classic logo. The little sun dials or little sun notches along the bottom, I think those are a little distracting to me. I like the color scheme. I like everything else about the jersey. Just those little notches I find a bit catches my eye the wrong way. Number 23, the Calgary Flames. I like the Calgary jersey all in black like this. That's pretty cool. I think the striping, the fact that it's opposite, so it's going a different angle on the arms than it is kind of in the middle. I think it's throwing me off a little bit, and I think a lot of people may disagree with me here, and I think that this is a really nice Calgary Flames jersey, but I don't know. I might flip-flop on this one. Maybe if I were to rank these again, it would be a little bit higher, but I think just the angle of those stripes is throwing me off. Number 22, the Colorado Avalanche. Absolutely nothing wrong with this jersey. I have nothing negative to say, really, other than that it's so close to their current jersey in a way. I don't see a lot of differentiation here. It's different on the bottom. It's different on the arms a little bit. In the top is different too, but only subtle changes in my opinion. But regardless, it's a nice jersey. I have nothing specific negative to say about any of the elements. It all looks really good. I think it's just a little bit too close to their actual dark jersey now. And if these are third jerseys, I think they should be a little bit more different. 21. This one was tough for me, guys. Seriously, this one was really tough for me. I didn't know where to put it. So we got the Anaheim Ducks here. And I went back and forth. I had this in my top 10 for a little bit because when I do these rankings, I kind of do a preliminary ranking, first impressions, and then I kind of revisit it. Sometimes a day later, sometimes a week later, because taste changed, and I kind of want to sit on these. I take it a little bit too seriously, so I had this in my top 10 originally because it was so different. You have two colors there. We've kind of removed that little bit of gold that they currently use, or orange, sorry, and gold. And you kind of went back to the roots a little bit with the teal, or that green, and the purple, which is good. I like that. I love the color combination here. But I think the stripes on the arms, that's the thing. I still don't know what it is about this jersey. This kind of is edging me off a little bit, but I can't pinpoint it. And maybe I need your guys' feedback here. What do you specifically like? Leave your other comments about your favorite jersey and everything, but specifically, what do you think it is about this jersey that might be swaying me to maybe put it a little bit lower than I originally had it? I can't pinpoint it. I think it's the arms. Number 20, the San Jose Sharks. So this is very close to, it's not in my eyesight, so I'm not going to grab it, but yes, it is. Very close to this one, but with just a subtle change, and I think that's an okay change. I prefer this one, I will say right away, but I think this is an okay change because it doesn't drastically change the jersey too much. Don't fall. Okay. It doesn't drastically change the jersey too much, but you have a new element in there. But it's almost a little bit too busy because that's where the numbers would go. I'd like to see those numbers move up maybe here on the black so it stands out a little bit more. But really clever to put those in there with the teeth. Obviously, it's applicable to the logo and the shark. Number 19, the New Jersey Devils. This is a really good example of a classic jersey. I kind of like that New Jersey Devils logo on a black jersey. The more concepts that I see on black, the more I'm thinking that this team should maybe come out with a black jersey like this, and maybe even use it as their primary jersey. Don't hate me too much in the comments for saying that, but this is a nice jersey. Very classic. Maybe a little bit too much striping. That's kind of why I have it where I do, but that's a nice, clean jersey. Number 18, I put the Vegas Golden Knights. So we know what's coming. We know that the Vegas Golden Knights are getting a third jersey soon. There's been a ton of concepts online. This isn't the best concept I've seen. It's not the worst concept I've seen. So I kind of put it in the middle for me. You get some texture in there on the arms along the bottom, which matches kind of the texture that's currently in the jersey and on the logo, which is great. I think it's maybe the shade of gold that's being used. I don't know if that's 100% completely accurate to the gold that's on the logo, but I think it's almost a little bit muddy or something. Number 17, the LA Kings. I'm a big advocate that the Kings should go back to their original colors, or if not the original colors, something similar. So I want to see that purple come back, maybe a little splash of yellow. But this concept here gives us that, not specific shade of purple. It's almost a violet. Is that the right color to use here? But it works in my opinion. You get the classic logo with the crown, but also some script in there. But it keeps the same container that they currently use on their logo. So a lot of elements of different jerseys here, and I think it's pretty well done. It feels like something maybe is a little bit missing or something for me. Number 16, the Ottawa Senators. So we got a throwback logo to their 2000s-ish logo, or 90s, and some kind of not really heritage stripes or heritage graphics, but like a vintage kind of feel coming in behind. So a couple teams do things similar like this. The Florida Panthers, Montreal Canadiens, Minnesota Wild, they kind of have this stripe or this texture kind of go behind the actual logo. I like that. That's a big positive for me. So I do like this jersey. I maybe would not go back to that logo though, or come up with something a little bit different. I know it's not exact, but it's close. Number 15, the Dallas Stars. So we're halfway through here, basically. The Dallas Stars have such a good jersey, in my opinion. I'm really overly critical of most Dallas Stars jersey concepts. I like this a lot, even though it is ranked 15th. It's middle of the pack. It's a little bit too dark, I think maybe on the shoulders, but I love what he's done here with the arms. The outline of Texas State on there, and then the numbers, like that has to happen. Like that has to happen. How does this not exist yet? Like that needs to happen. Number 14, the Islanders. Kind of like Anaheim. I kind of had to stand and kind of contemplate life while I looked at this one. I wasn't really sure which way to go with this, and ultimately I kind of put it in the middle ground. But there are things I like about this jersey. There's things that maybe I would remove. I think I like everything about this jersey. I like how bold and orange it is, but I think I would remove those little notches on the arms. But that's being real nitpicky. I like the boldness of this, but yeah. Number 13, the Washington Capitals. So we have kind of a combination of two jerseys used in the past. We've got that 90s one, which I think a lot of people really, really like, with the previous rendition of the Eagle. And then you have the one that they used, I think it was the Winter Classic, the burgundy one. I have it here somewhere over there. So he's kind of combined those two jerseys. I love the colors here. I think it's so unique. It's so pretty. I really like it. But if I'm going to have this jersey, I think I want that original logo back on it. I don't know if I can cross-pollinate between the burgundy jersey or the maroon jersey, whatever you want to call it, and this jersey. I don't know if it works for me, but it kind of does at the same time, so I don't know. Number 12, really good mix match of jerseys here as well. Arizona. So we've got the Kachina jersey, but kind of made into the current Arizona Coyotes colors. You've got some schemes of both jerseys on there. I like this a lot. The shoulders, I think, feel a little bit unsymmetrical. Yeah, because of how big that patch is on one side of the shoulder. Maybe want to see something else on this side, maybe like an outline of Arizona State or something like that. Number 11, the Detroit Red Wings. Big fan of Detroit's clean designs of all their jersey history. And Lucas has done a really good job here, sticking with the cleanliness of their designs. You've got some throwback to some logos on the arms, and you got some text there, which is great. The actual logo in the middle underneath the text looks a little bit off, tilted or something. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but clean jersey for sure. I like it. Number 10, the Montreal Canadiens, my favorite team, a team that I'm extremely critical of when it comes to logos and jerseys. But this is almost the inverse of the Montreal Canadiens jersey now, where that one has a primary, or a color that is primarily red. This one is kind of inverted, where blue is the primary color. I like this. This would be a good third jersey for Montreal. It stays true to the design and the colors, but it's just inverted. The logo on this specific one looks a little bit small to me, so I maybe make that a little bit bigger. But yeah, props Lucas here for this one. Number 9, the Toronto Maple Leafs. And this is similar to, I think, a design that the Maple Leafs used in the 70s for just a couple years, maybe like 3 or 4 years, which is a good thing. I like this. It's very classic, but then you've got the new kind of modern logo which still kind of looks classic as well. So I like this decision here. Number 8, I put the New York Rangers. And if you've watched the channel, if you've watched previous concept videos, anytime someone uses the logo that the Rangers used in the mid to late '90s, early 2000s of this, the Liberty head. I don't know if there's an official name for it. I'll call it the Liberty head logo. I love it. I really, really like it. So, I mean, there's no question that this jersey was going to be high on my list. How high? I didn't know right away, but we figured it out. I put it 8th. Number 7, the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is a really, really, really good design here. I think, you stand true to the team name. You've got almost like the chevrons on the arms. You've got a good color scheme, which kind of is a little bit of a paying homage to a previous jersey, which I think they used this year or the previous year in the Adidas realm of jerseys. They have this kind of style. So it works. I think it works really well. It's a few minor changes and we're cooking with gas. Number 6, the Chicago Blackhawks. I mean, just to let you guys know, I'm prepping some videos, okay? I'm prepping some videos for every team's jersey history. It's coming. And today, I was looking at the Chicago Blackhawks jersey history. They've been in so many Winter Classic games and outdoor games and stadium games and all these games where they had to create new jerseys. They've got nothing to throw back to. I think they've done every single design in their previous history of an original 6 team, except for one. I think there's only one design that they haven't touched. So it's interesting now that I've seen all that today, and again looking at this, I see elements of different jerseys in here, and it's in a good way, in a really, really good way. I love the arms, that secondary logo on the arms. Really cool that the numbers are up on top, almost like feels like a football jersey a little bit. The stripe in the background, the old school logo, kind of a cream color to give it like a classic feel. I think there's some really smart decisions in this one. Number 5, the Vancouver Canucks. Really, really cool design here. Do you remember the old classic Vancouver jersey that had the thing coming down here like this? So he's taken, in my opinion, he's taken elements from that jersey, which were ugly in my opinion, and just went like that and kind of straighten them out to maybe how they should be. So smart decision there in my opinion. Number 2, went with the modern colors, which was I think another smart decision. Now the logo isn't 100% exact to what they're using now as far as their secondary logo or tertiary logo. They've got like 4 jerseys and 4 logos now, but it is one that I think is pretty popular. I don't know if everyone loves it, but I like it. It's not too bad. I don't hate it. So good decision here. I like the stripes in the background, and it's got a cool look. Number 4, this is a brilliant jersey. Absolutely love this jersey. Just fantastic. I love the lightness of it. You're using a light gray and with a white, but staying true to the Winnipeg Classic navy blue that's on there. The logo was done in a different way to kind of match the rest of the jersey. It's so clean. Do you know the Boston Bruins? I don't have it here with me. I'd show you if I did. The Boston Bruins white Winter Classic jersey with the B on the front, not the dark one, but the white one. This has shades of that for me. So like this really works. I don't have anything negative to say about this jersey. I would seriously buy this one. Number 3, you put the St. Louis Blues. I love that. I think it's perfect. It makes sense with the team, with the music, and I forget the name of the thing. I said it in a video recently and I got it right, but now I forget it. Damn it. Doesn't matter. Anyways, this jersey is awesome. It's simple. There's not a lot going on the shoulders, which is fine. There's not a lot going on the bottom of the jersey, which is fine. I think that's good. It gives it a really clean look. It's not too busy because the stripes do make sense, and it is applicable to the Blues. So, yeah, nice. Number 2, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and like some other jerseys, like LA and some other teams, I'm a big advocate that the Tampa Bay Lightning need a new jersey, and I think this is a really good example. They're called the Lightning. Like, let's bring in some personality and some uniqueness into the jersey. Let's put a lightning bolt in there. It doesn't have to just to be a lightning bolt in the logo. Let's put it in other places of the jersey. Let's add some elements to the jersey, and Lucas has done that here. He's kind of combined a couple of different jerseys, in my opinion. You remember when the Tampa Bay Lightning wore the primary black jersey? Obviously, they wear blue as their primary color now, but he's gone back to the black and added the blue back in on a different part of the jersey and then split it up with a lightning bolt. I think this is a really clever design. It's not too busy, but it gives it personality. I think it's exactly what they need. I really like it. And number 1, the Carolina Hurricanes. So we have elements of the current 3rd jersey here, which absolutely love. But then you've got a re-implementation of a version kind of the Carolina logo in the background that works with that other logo on top. To me, it doesn't look too busy. It works perfectly. And then you kind of keep that swooping motion in the rest of the jersey, how it's like I can't get high enough to show you, but like that swooping at the bottom, that makes sense with the logo. It's all kind of flowing. This jersey has flow. It's got dimension. It's got texture. So I think it's a really, really good redesign of a current third jersey that's quite similar. So Lucas, a very good job, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning, if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button. I'm making all kinds of these videos, just having some fun. Not serious hockey talk, not coronavirus talk. We're talking, we're just talking some fun hockey. We're looking at hockey jerseys and kind of seeing what we like. So thank you to all the designers who have submitted things in the past and allowed me to review them. Thank you specifically to Lucas. Lucas has some maybe some more stuff in the future for us, so we'll take a look at that as well. And yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments which one you like the most, and have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.